Guess we should switch over to me. I don't know. I should just leave it on Matt for this entire thing because this camera just looks so good now.
Weird.
Yeah. Well, you should just try to mouth everything that we say so that it
Okay.
looks. Yeah. All
All
right.
right, here we go. You ready?
I, this will be easy. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. I'm Cody Coleman, and with me, as always, is Nikki Wright
Hello.
and Matt Krua.
Hello.
Ah, look at that fantastic camera you got there. Oh,
Yes.
so pretty.
It's, I decided that I would go directly to a Hollywood camera company. I got both digital and HD.
Cool.
I've got every camera running. I just like to get everything,
You just record both at the same time?
Yeah, it costs a lot of money.
That's cool. Yeah. But at
it's
least
there.
it's, what you have to do for the show.
Yeah.
And this show is where in the second half we will all be playing games based around a theme. And this week the theme is medieval games.
Ooh.
Yeah, right? But before we go and get into that medieval game stuff, we're going to have to talk about some things. You could skip ahead if you're watching us after the fact on YouTube, which is youtube.com/YNINpod, or if you're watching us live on Twitch, as you can every other Friday or thereabouts. But if you're watching us there, you're just going to have to listen to us talk about that other stuff, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. And pop it up, pop it up in that corner.
I don't care.
Yeah, well,
You
that's
you
fine.
have to watch. Do it. It's not my
Yeah.
problem. It's your problem.
Oh, well, it's true. It's everyone's problem, really. We're gonna make it that way.
Yeah. It's Earth's problem.
Yeah. Nikki froze, so
Oh no.
so she'll be back eventually. Until then, Matt, why don't you tell us about what you've been playing? It's been we've had our holiday season just
We did.
recently, so surely something's popped up.
Yeah, I have been playing. Let's talk first about Earth Defense Force 4.1.
Sure.
You and I streamed that last night. We've been streaming it for quite a while now. The
Yeah.
first time was, I think, last year, like 2016.
Yeah.
And we are.
That wasn't the last time we streamed.
No. That was the first time. We
Oh,
streamed.
okay,
We've been
okay.
Continually streaming it over the course of a very, very long time. But last night we streamed, and it'll be on YouTube within the next day or so. But it was maybe the most fun.
Oh, dude, it was so cool, man.
Yeah.
That giant. Do we
Oh,
want
boy.
to talk about it? I don't know.
I'll just give it a little bit of lip service, just a little
Okay.
bit.
Yes. So
so-
you explain.
Yeah, we fought this gigantic dragon. It's one of the later game missions, and it is absolutely incredible.
It was absolutely the most fun. Also terrifying because man, did it seem unbeatable.
But we beat it,
We did.
and spoiler alert, I guess.
Yeah.
But like in the middle of beating it, we were thrown around. I think I touched every single corner of that map. We tried ridiculous strategies. The helicopter battle is a highlight. But just
The
the way it
helicopter
ended.
battle was the best.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the Earth Defense Force series. I think is slowly but surely getting a lot more, I guess, visibility from where it started as a budget series that only came over on the Xbox 360 for the first time, and with EDF 5 coming out in Japan in the last couple weeks and coming to America early next year. I don't know. I think this is a legitimately good game series, and people just miss it.
This game is so much fun.
Yeah.
Dude, it's great. It throughout this whole thing we'll be like, oh holy shit, that was fucking insane. And then we get to a later level and we're like, holy shit, this is more fucking insane. And that doesn't stop.
It doesn't.
So,
yeah,
yeah.
it's a constant like just insanity fest. I don't know. I mean, it's not a perfect game by any means. There's a lot of problems, especially with like grinding out items and stuff. But like, I don't know. It's just such a joy to play. It's really fun. I'm very excited to do number 5.
Yeah, I'll have to definitely get it so that we can play that together. But yeah, like, I mean, yeah, this game isn't without its faults. Like, I got punched up into the air and then through the ground where I
That's not a
fell.
bug. That's a feature.
Apparently, underneath the
Yeah,
dirt, lots of water I can swim through. But
but
yeah,
no level you can interact
but no
with.
level. Like, nope, just heat
Yeah.
death. So yeah. So Matt, what else?
Since the year is ending, I think by the time this is out, it'll be out in 2018. But I decided I would finish some games, which is not something I do super often. I have completed Zelda earlier this year, so I went ahead and I got Every Moon and Mario Odyssey.
Right on.
I've gotten up to 999 moons.
Wow.
Um,
I have
Congratulations.
thank you.
almost 800.
Yeah, it's so you're pretty much done with all the moons you can collect almost.
Yeah,
Um,
the only thing I have from Cascade to the Moon that I have not done is the volleyball thing, because I'm real bad at it.
all right, and you want to did I tell you how to cheat at that?
No, tell me,
There's totally
please.
a cheat for that.
Okay,
Is
so
there?
here's what you do.
Oh yeah.
You need to play in two-player mode.
Really?
So, have you messed with two-player mode at all?
I have not.
All right, it's not very good, but two-player mode allows one player to control Mario and one player to control Cappy as a separate being.
Okay.
And Cappy can move around and capture things for Mario, and he can jump off of Cappy and hit. And Cappy can go hit enemies, everything. Cappy is like definitely at least twice as fast as Mario.
Okay.
So what I did was I played in two-player mode. I had Mario go take a nap, and I played as Cap.
Okay.
And I could have theoretically just kept going forever.
Really?
Yeah,
So
it was,
why is it so much easier as Cappy?
Cappy's so much faster.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Cool. Cool. Cool.
yeah.
All right. Well, then I will have to try to cheese it because it's man. The difference between that and the jump rope is it's so much slower.
Mhm.
So if I make it to 80 and then drop the ball, I'm like, fuck, I have to do that again.
Yeah.
So,
See,
so
I thought
yeah.
the jump rope was much harder. Like, I think I could have gotten the volleyball with just Mario if I wanted to. But like the jump rope just took like I don't know. I had to get in a crazy weird zone to do it.
Yeah, I had to
And
get in a zone, and but the thing is, once I got in that zone, the rate at which I was pushing the jump button was sufficient for the entirety of the challenge. I didn't have to speed up or slow down at all.
oh yeah, once you hit 50, it's at full speed.
Yeah. Okay.
So then it's just a an endurance challenge
Yeah.
basically. So Mario Odyssey for me is complete. I think I've also mentioned I really love a game called Picross S on the Switch, which is a very kind of difficult to grasp puzzle game that the people I live with they're like they don't really know what I'm doing, which is cool by me. It just makes what I'm doing look more impressive. But I have 100% of that game, so there are no more puzzles to complete. And I think there was like 150 puzzles or something like that.
Okay.
And so I got a lot of time to Picross S. It was a very, very fun game. And then other than that, I decided I would go into my Switch and get some of the backlog taken care of because I bought a lot of like downloadable games
Yeah.
that I need to finish. And while I'm kind of going back and forth and playing more Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I went back to Blaster Master Zero.
Oh, you talked about that when it first came out.
Yeah, Joe and I were doing it in co-op mode, but we just never had time to play it, and so I decided to start a new game in single player, and it's still really good. It's a very, very fun game that takes everything from the really incredible NES Blaster Master and reimagines it and for a modern era of 2D shooters. It's still a 2D sprite pixelated game. But it's really, really fun to play, and it's super cheap. And there's a lot of love put into it. They kept working on it throughout the year to where there was DLC, guest characters from other games you can play as. You can play as Shovel Knight. You can play as Shantae. You can play as the character from Mighty Gunvolt. Yeah. And then there's also a versus mode now they just added recently. Where you can like do an arena battle versus I think up to 4 other players. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't touched it, but it's neat that exists.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah, so that's what I've been working mostly on Blaster Master lately.
Right on, right on. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
That's about it right now. Yeah.
Right on. Nikki, you?
Did I play any games? Is that the question?
That's the question, yeah.
Um, no.
Oh, okay,
I
cool.
do want to talk about like Christmas.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
So Cody, I actually
Yeah.
did try to add my lower third.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I'm just letting you know.
No, I appreciate that. So I got a bunch of really cool things for Christmas. For starters,
Sure.
Cody sent me and Matt this cute little 3D
And-
printed version of
And Amber.
and Andy, yes. I forgot you sent that to all three of us.
Yeah.
You 3D printed and painted them by hand, and
I
I'm
did.
and cut out this cute little cape.
I
There's
did.
there's my boy. Here's my little
Oh,
boy.
yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. And the
This-
bases are to scale, so they fit in with your amiibo.
Is his name Cartridge Blower? Have we decided
I
on
don't know that
that?
we've ever picked a name.
No, he doesn't have it. He's the cartridge blower robot.
We should think of a name for him.
We should.
Viewers,
Dylan drew him. Maybe he can name him.
viewers, you can think of a name, and if you think of the best name, we will give you $20.
From
No,
Matt's
sorry.
bank account.
Right.
$20.
We will give you all residuals from usage of this character for the next year.
Matt will send you the antenna he broke off the top of his.
Well, I mean, I broke it off, but I mean, really, doesn't it look better without the antenna?
No,
That's
he
what
looks
you say.
bad.
Yeah,
missed
doesn't he?
Anna, Matt.
But I'm glad you guys like them. I
Yeah, it's
put
really
a lot
cool.
of love
Yeah.
into it.
Really
Yeah.
awesome. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
I got this really cool notebook from Matt.
Yeah.
Cool.
It is like really high quality, and I don't know that I ever want to use it because like I'm gonna like unwrap it now because this is a visual podcast and we can do that. But like the pages they have like gold leaf. There's this like really cool like I'm holding it this way so you can see that there's like depth to it. It's like 3D and so it's probably not metal, but it feels sort of like it, and it's in the shape of the Triforce, and it's just a really high quality notebook, and I want to cherish it always, and I definitely don't want to put work crap in it, so I'm gonna have to figure out a use for this, but I really love it. It's really awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You are one of the only people in the world aside from me that I know that uses notebooks fairly often.
I use notebooks all the time.
I know you do. So
Like, I go through notebooks like crazy for work, which
That's what she
people are like,
writes
"Why are you
titles
bringing
in.
in?" Huh?
That's what you write the titles in notebooks,
That is
right?
totally what I write the titles in.
Yeah.
I take meeting notes in notebooks, and people think I'm crazy at my tech company. But I like writing, so
That's fine.
and my
Nothing wrong with that.
handwriting's not very good. But in addition, Matt also gifted me Civilization 6 on Steam.
Cool.
I can't play it just yet, but I'll be able to next
Very
week.
soon.
I'm really excited about
It's
it.
in preparation for your new ass computer.
Yes, and I'm
Yes.
so excited. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it.
it's that one was like selfish because I just wanna play it with you.
I figured, and in fact, the first thing that I kind of thought was, we can play together, and that's what makes me happy. So, and then Ambi, who I know is watching right now, she gifted me Final Fantasy VI and Roller Coaster Tycoon through Steam as well.
Whoa, cool.
Cool.
Thank you, Ambi. That's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So right on. So you had a pretty good Christmas,
I did. I did.
at least as far as your friends are concerned. I don't know what your family got.
Yeah. Believe it or not, my friends are pretty great.
All right. Well, good. You should keep us around.
That's the goal.
All right. Good. Good.
You can't chain this one down. No, sir. Now I'm a rebel, Daddy. I gotta go.
I don't want to mess with the likes of you.
I wish I had sunglasses to put on.
All right. Anything else you'd like to talk about, Nikki?
That's it. You guys are getting Christmas gifts soon.
Don't worry about
I
it.
don't need them.
Well, I mean, I have them. I just have not sent them.
That's fine.
That's cool.
You know, the next time I'm in California, you can hand it to me.
I actually didn't save your addresses, so I need them.
That's fair. Cool. Yeah, I mean, my Christmas was pretty good too. Matt gave me a cool Switch case, which is good. I have been very dangerously carrying it around in bags with nothing to protect my Switch whenever.
Cool.
I
I
go
wasn't sure if
places.
you had a case or not.
I did
I
not.
was worried about that one.
I'm very glad to have one now. Plus, it'll like hold all the games that I have.
I don't keep any games in cases for Switch.
Really, you just keep
I keep them in my Zelda carrying
travel?
case. Yeah.
awesome, right
Mhm.
on. So I got that. Amber gave me a couple games. I got Duck Game, which I've been trying to play a little bit. I'm real bad at it,
You
guys.
should play that. That's multiplayer, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at it. I'm getting better. I need to play a little bit more. She also got me Coffin Dodgers, which was the game that I
Oh,
talked about on
nice.
Racing Week.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely be playing that. I'll probably stream that a little bit because that game's fun, and sorry it didn't get to really make it into the show proper. And she also gave me Roller Coaster Tycoon. So
Am I the one who didn't get Roller Coaster right? Tycoon?
she
I
doesn't.
want to play Roller Coaster Tycoon though.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. But
Roller Coaster Raccoon. I would play that.
Someone
Me
write
too.
that down. Yeah, so I got that. I also have the Rabbids, Mario vs. Rabbids Kingdom
cool.
Battle. I'm gonna play that when I'm done getting all of the moons in Mario.
I think you'll really like it.
I think I will too. I'm excited. Brooke also got me the new South Park game.
Tell me how that is. I want to give it a shot. But
I like it. I like it thus far. I've only played the very beginning of it, and that was like 2 hours ago. So I haven't got a lot, but so far I like it's a lot like the first one so far, only with a slightly different aesthetic. Though it starts out at the end of the first one, essentially, like a week later, where they're still playing Lord of the Rings. So it's not a lot different in even aesthetic yet.
I've heard the battle system is very different, though.
It is, yeah, it's very different. And then
Which I'm fine with.
I'm probably I got a gift card from my mom for the Switch, so I'm probably going to use that to buy the new DLC for Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. But yeah, those are most of the game stuff. Though I did. So for my extended family, we get a gift, and then there's like a Dirty Santa thing. Like there's an order with which you get to get a gift, and then
I feel like you've said Dirty Santa to us in years past, and no year does it get any more comfortable.
I hate
It's a
that
little
term.
creepy.
What is there? Is it just a white elephant?
It's you get a gift. There's an order with which you go to pick up the gift, and then if you don't want what's there, you can steal from someone who's already gotten it. And
The white
that's
elephant.
That's white elephant.
okay. See, I've heard it referred to as Dirty Santa. So white
That
elephant.
seems like the most Arkansas name
It
I've
really
ever
does.
heard.
Dude, Arkansas is the worst. So that's where I live. I can say that because I fucking hate it. But no, white elephant is way better. I'm gonna start using that.
It's Dirty Santa's very creepy.
It's really bad. I don't like it. So I'm glad to have another name other than
Yeah.
Gift Thief. So
Honestly, Gift Thief is better than
Yeah,
Dirty.
by far.
Yeah.
100%.
fair enough. So I got a Steam Link because they went on sale for 95% off, and it was only
Holy
$5. So I bought one, thinking, all right, so my cousin's boyfriend will like this. One of my other cousins will like this, and one of my other cousins will like this. So at least 3 people in the family will like this, so it doesn't seem like a stupid, selfish gift. So then Christmas rolled around, and 2 of those people weren't there, and the other guy didn't bring a gift, so he couldn't participate. So I got a Steam Link for Christmas from myself, and it's Wi-Fi. So basically what a Steam Link is it's a box that you plug into a TV, and then you can stream games from your computer to the TV. That's what I use my Raspberry Pi for right now, but it does a lot of other stuff than just that. So that's staying in the living room. This got put in the bedroom. I was expecting, since it was Wi-Fi, for everything to be really bad and not work super well. But I was very fucking wrong. It works really great. And to the point where, like, I said that I hated fishing in Stardew Valley in a previous episode. I found out is because I streamed to the TV in the living room using the Raspberry Pi, and there is a almost non-noticeable lag, except when you fish in Stardew Valley.
Woof.
So, so keeping that bar where you need to keep it is really fucking hard. So I lose almost every time. But in this thing that goes over wireless, I get it every fucking time. If I'm in this is like I was in the computer playing directly. So yeah, I highly recommend the Steam Link, especially since I'm fairly sure they're on sale until the 31st of this month.
Cool.
So you may still be able to get one for $5 if you go now. So yeah.
By the time this episode is out, it probably won't be on sale anymore.
Look, but if you're watching us live, go. That's one of the benefits to watching live, is I can
On the
tell
plus
you.
side,
Yes.
for you, Cody, like to me, fishing is one of my favorite parts of Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
I really enjoy fishing.
Well, I like it now. Now
Because
that I
she
don't.
hates it?
She said,
Huh?
in all caps, fishing sucks.
Yeah, well, like I like it now that I'm not losing every time.
I hope you're using a controller. I feel like
I absolutely am.
using
yes.
a mouse and keyboard for fishing in that game kind of blows.
I haven't even
Um,
tried on a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, I don't know. My thumb presses are much faster than my index finger presses.
I could see that. Yeah.
Just from
But that's
years-
also
years of
because
training.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't play a lot of mouse and PC first person.
And I
shooters.
never will.
Yeah. But that's about it. That's all I really want to talk about. So
First person shooters. Oh boy, sorry. Real
So-
excited about that.
not much else to talk about. There's really nothing coming out. Matt wanted to go over a list real quick.
I have a list of
I'm
games.
glad I didn't miss that.
Yeah, so I was gonna make a separate video about this, but I'm just editing too many things right now. I've got Chrono Trigger videos editing that should be on YouTube. Hopefully, at least a lot of them by the time you see this video. Earth Defense Force will be on there. Something else I'm editing, that's a secret. And so I have a list of my 2017 games of the year.
Okay.
Because I played a lot of video games this year.
Sure.
And so I just kind of wanted to go over what those are and a little bit of why, and I'll make it super quick. I've got a lot written out for when it was a script
Okay.
for a video, and I'll just skip a lot of the stuff. I did have
Bullet points.
some bullet point stuff. Just real quick, some honorable mentions for me.
Okay.
'Cause again, I played a lot of games this year. Some great games that I played that didn't come out in 2017. Chrono Trigger, like I streamed. EDF, which we talked about. Stardew Valley, I played a lot of this year. Skyrim on the Switch, which technically came out this year, but not really. And I don't know if I ever talked about it on the show, but a game called Oxenfree. I may have.
That sounds familiar.
It's a really, really good adventure game that I played through in
Oh,
one
you
night.
did.
Yeah, it's it just came out on Switch and it's on PC, probably on sale on the Steam sale right now, and it's a wonderful. If you are in any way want to play an adventure game, that's the one. So yeah, so that, and then of games that came out this year, I've already talked about Blaster Master Zero and Picross S. ARMS and Snake Pass were really good and surprising. And then Cuphead.
Oh,
Which-
cool.
I don't think I've actually talked about the fact that I've played Cuphead on this show, maybe. But I do have Cuphead. I haven't finished it, and that's why it didn't make my list yet. But it's an incredible game. It's really good.
I hear it's great and very hard.
It is. It's very hard, but also just kind of wonderful. It's really good. Yeah.
Good. Right on.
So my top 10 of 2017. Let's talk about. Oh yeah, and another game from pre-2017 that I'm gonna probably stream in the next couple of days is Hitman. Hitman's really good.
Oh, is that the puzzle?
I think everyone on Earth should play Hitman.
Okay.
It's-
The newest one.
I don't care what type of games you like. I don't care if you like Japanese anime text adventures. You should play Hitman. It's really good. Okay, so my top 10 of 2017.
Okay.
Number 10, which I think we've all played before, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah. Great game.
Yeah, it's different enough for me to count this as kind of a new release, just because of the battle mode, the new characters, and just the way it all kind of flows together. But this is the best Mario Kart. I've said
Absolutely.
it before. I'll say it
Yeah.
again. There's no better Mario Kart game than this one, and it just works. And the battle mode is like, I prefer racing to battle mode.
Oh, I do too. Yeah.
But the battle mode on this is at least fun as opposed to the Wii U version. So I'm glad to be able to pop some balloons again in that one.
You didn't like driving around and never finding anybody in the Wii U version?
No, No, it was
Well.
very bad.
All right.
It was an absolutely fucking bonkers decision that they made that.
Absolutely.
My number 9 game is the game I am playing through right now, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It's not a perfect game by any means, but it is the sequel to my favorite JRPG of the last decade, Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii. And it's not as good as the first one, but it is pretty enjoyable. One thing I kind of noticed going over my favorite games of the year, I'm really into, I think, kind of the idea of exploration and discovery in the games I've been playing lately. And Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is about that a lot. You're spending a lot of time going over really beautiful scenery and just kind of like, there are so many, I'm going to put enemies in quotes because half of them are herbivores and don't attack you. And so it's really cool to just see this environment where there's all these things. And if you want to fight them, you can, asshole. But like, but like, it's really cool to just see this ecosystem that is thriving and you walk around in it and it's really cool. The story is okay. It's very anime. And the character designs are, I like the voice acting a lot, though a lot of people are kind of down on it.
What else fucking new?
Right. But honestly, this kind of got on my list for the soundtrack alone. I love this music in this game.
Butt rock, as you called it.
It is rad as hell, butt rock. Yasunori Matsuda, who worked on Chrono Trigger and Xenogears, he does really great work. My number 8 game is Golf Story. I'm not joking.
Because of the ability to golf anywhere.
That game is not bad, honestly.
It's real good. It is just such a pleasant surprise. It came out of nowhere. I heard about it like 2 weeks before it came out, and I was like, I think I want to give that a shot, and I'm really glad I did. It's humorous, it's charming, but it also has some really competent like NES-style golf in it, which, I mean, I don't love golf games. Like golf games I like have Mario in them. But
right, exactly.
But like, I don't know, this kind of stands, it's a lot like the Camelot Mario golf RPGs that were on the Game Boy Color and Advance, and this world feels really special, and I'd really like to see a sequel, or just a game like I would like to see an action game with the same system where I'm fighting things by shooting golf balls at it, because it was really good.
Right. The hell out of that, I think.
Yeah. My number 7 is my second favorite Switch launch title. You guys, I don't know if you guys knew that we like the Switch here on this show.
Oh yeah, no, we're not at all biased.
My second favorite Switch launch title is Snipper Clips.
That game is a lot of fun.
It's beautiful.
Love
It's
that game.
it's so simple, but it's also really unique and complex every time you play it. I don't know that playing it single player would be any fun at all, but even two-player co-op is I think where it shines. 3 and 4 is okay, but 2 players is perfect. It's just really fun and fulfilling to solve a puzzle together. And then
all while yelling and cursing at each other on the way there.
No, turn left. No, not that left. The other left. I have to cut you. Oh, I fucked up. Let's start over. It's great, and I would say Snipper Clips is the best usage of the Joy-Con.
I would agree.
I think it works really well on the Joy-Con. Like every other game, like the Joy-Con is fine. I have no problems with it, but I think Snipper Clips uses it perfectly.
Yeah.
And so that's my number 7. Number 6, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Looking forward to that.
They made a game that makes me like the Rabbids a lot. I think the Rabbids are very fun and charming in this game, even though they are proto-minions. But I think Rabbid Peach is my favorite new character of the year.
Really?
I want her in Smash Brothers.
Nikki's just trying not.
She's great. I mean, don't knock it till you try it. I want, and like, I don't know. They took the Rabbids, they added Mario, and they made a really solid tactical shooter, which is crazy. I don't know. I want a sequel to this game pretty badly because there are some missteps, but I mean, like, there are some moments in this game that are just really, really cool. I want you to tell me when you get to the boss battle in the, I think it's the 3rd world, the spooky world.
Okay.
The boss battle in that world is classic. That's gonna be, when people talk about that game, that's probably like the moment.
All right. I will let you know when I get there.
My number 5 is Sonic Mania.
Great game.
Killer, yeah. They made a Sonic game that is good. Who knew? You can do that in 20 seconds. Sega apparently didn't. Um, but yeah, there has not really been, other than Generations, which we like. Other than Generations, there really hasn't been a good Sonic game since I don't know, Sonic Adventure. Uh,
Yeah.
and even then, I don't love Sonic Adventure. It's okay. And
Heroes
so,
was decent.
yeah, I take that back. I did kind of dig Heroes a little bit. I had fun with it. I didn't finish it though.
I didn't either. Yeah.
But just
Oh, you missed the best part of that soundtrack.
the best part of the Sonic Hero soundtrack is when the theme song is Sonic Heroes times 8. But I don't know. This blows I like Generations a lot. This is a way better game than Sonic Generations. It feels not. It doesn't feel as good as the Genesis games. It feels as good as I think I remember them feeling.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. No.
Like this is not
your rose-colored nostalgia glasses.
Yeah, and it fits. Yeah. It fits them. This is what I remember Sonic being, even though this is not what Sonic was. This is better. You got the remixes on the stages, the really cool music. Studiopolis Zone is maybe my favorite Sonic stage of all time.
Very great.
And just so many Easter eggs. They should not have Sega make any more games without Christian Whitehead in charge of them. Finally, getting off the Switch for number 4, Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 7 is the other theme I saw this year, outside of just cool exploration and discovery, is franchises kind of reinventing themselves. Sonic does it. Another game that is very obviously on my list does it. And Resident Evil reinvents itself from the kind of action-y garbage of Resident Evil 6 to a really fucking scary game.
Whenever I get a new graphics card, that's being played in VR.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I don't think my heart could take VR. I think I would die. It's so. I was really wary of the switch to first person, but it works. It just works. This is not the best Resident Evil game of all time because my main man Leon in Resident Evil 4 are going to have that title forever. But I think it's the scariest.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
that's not a bad title to have.
No, and I streamed that entire game, which you can find on our YouTube channel. So go find it. My number 3 is also not on the Switch. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Oh wow!
I have
a new game.
I have talked about this a little bit, and this has appeared on a lot of video game websites, best of lists. I kind of thought I was done with shooters.
Yeah.
I fell out of love with stuff like Call of Duty, 6-7 years ago, and that was the last time I felt like shooting a gun at anyone on the internet. But PUBG brings that feeling back. It's just such a different kind of evolution of the shooting experience, and I mean, there's a lot of things that it does that other games also do, but it's just does the things that it does really well. I have heard people compare this game to a horror game, and that is not too far off.
Okay.
Because it's so tense, and just the feeling that you are on this island with 99 other real people, and any one of them could be around the corner or looking at you through sights 10 miles away because they happen to find a better gun. And it's a rush, and every single game is different and unique. And it really comes together when you're playing with other people. I've played games with 2 people, with squads of 4, and both of them are different experiences and just really, really good. And it gets better and better. If it even remotely seems interesting, buy this game. It's good. I cannot recommend it more.
All right.
My number 2. All right. So I mean, the last 2 games are obviously.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, Switch, Nintendo games. So let's go for the order. My number 2 is. It's Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey. Who knew they could make a Mario game that's good? What? Finally,
not every one of them.
Yeah, no, Mario Odyssey is, I've said it before, the sequel to Mario 64 that I've been waiting on for 20 years.
Yeah.
There's just so many fun worlds and set pieces to explore and play in. The music is jaunty and memorable, and then the movement,
Yeah.
the movement in this
That's
game
really
is
cool.
so good. It's just like a joy to just set up a ground pound jump and then ground pound jump into wall jump into hat throw into dive into hat jump into wall bounce into hat. Oh my god, what am I even doing? It feels natural.
Yeah,
Is the
no.
It's easy to do. Like the capturing mechanic is fine. They're basically power ups.
Yeah, exactly.
But the movement is what makes this game feel so fresh, and there's a lot of love put into it. I think the New Donk City Festival is maybe my favorite moment of any game in 2017.
I there's two moments in that game I really like. I don't want to take it from you, but like,
What's the other one?
New Donk City is one,
Yeah,
and the last part of the game before you beat the game, the
Sure.
Bowser section,
sure. Yeah.
Oh,
where
Yeah.
yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but
I mean, by this
yeah.
time, everyone should have probably seen it on YouTube.
yeah. So those are my favorite. Brooke does not like the New Donk City Festival because
Really?
she actually does not like Jump Up Superstar. And she doesn't
Well,
like
she's allowed
the
to be wrong.
well, yeah, she doesn't like the part where it goes Odyssey, yes, see, Odyssey, yes, see, over and over again. She thinks that's stupid, so she hates the
It's
song.
goofy and fun,
Yeah.
and like that song is cheesy, but like it's the good type of cheese that I don't know. The game is really so upfront with. Like it knows that listen, we're being weird here,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be proud of it, and I'm super into that. It would have been my number one game because I honestly think maybe it plays better,
Okay.
but it doesn't do a lot of new stuff with Mario. It just kind of perfects it.
Yeah.
As opposed to my number one game, which is obviously Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
obviously.
Holy shit. What a fucking game. Like
As a guy that had played two Zelda games in its entirety before this year, I agree with you.
this time last year, I believe, we did episode 100.
Yeah.
And episode 100, we came to the conclusion that The Legend of Zelda Link to the Past was the best game ever made. I think this is a better game.
I agree. Yeah, absolutely.
Pretty
and-
amazing.
And like I thought that back in March when this came out. I still think that 7 months later or whatever.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, like agree because it just won Game of the Year.
It won Game of the Year at the Game Awards. A lot of websites are giving it Game of the Year. It's not a perfect game.
Sure.
No game is perfect. But it just does so much. And like one criticism I've seen is that if this weren't a Zelda game, people wouldn't give it as high of praise. And I disagree. Because not only does this reinvent Zelda, this reinvents the genre of open world games, which
Yeah.
is probably the biggest genre of video games there are right now. I mean, this takes everything that, games like Assassin's Creed or Uncharted did right, and then says, you know what, we can do that better.
Yeah.
We can do climbing a tower. Like in Assassin's Creed, climbing a tower is you climb a tower and you unlock some points, and then you jump off the tower, you're done with the tower. In The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, climbing a tower is maybe the most fun part of the game.
Yes.
Yeah. Depending on the tower.
Yeah. Well, and like, I don't know. People also rag on the Guardian Beast dungeons, saying that they're kind of lame. And I mean, they're not the best parts of the game. The best parts of the game is the world.
Yeah, exactly.
It's part of the journey, but I think the journey is ultimately the best part of this
Yeah.
game. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily about going and beating the bosses. Like
Yeah.
some Zelda games are certainly about that, but that's not what this one
I
is.
think most Zelda games are about that. Going back to Zelda 1. Zelda
Yeah,
1
for
is all
sure.
about finding dungeons and beating the dungeons.
Right.
Here, the world is enough. And I'm okay with that. And the world is so...
Worst James Bond movie.
The world's enough. I'm
good.
but no, like it's so deliberately made, and every part of it is obviously so play tested and so handcrafted.
A lot of love went into making this.
Yeah, I do not ever want to see a return to form for Zelda. I liked Skyward Sword. I don't ever want to see a game like that ever again. Ever.
Well, and I don't think you. Well, okay, you probably will, but
No, I don't want to see a game like Ocarina ever again. Ever.
I
mean,
think
at the time, Ocarina was sort of innovative for the series,
Sure.
and I don't know that they should do
Well,
something.
the thing is, like, Ocarina was innovative for the series, and it changed how Zelda played. And
Right.
then every other console Zelda afterward was new Ocarina.
Sure.
Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword are all basically the Ocarina formula writ large. And this throws Ocarina stuff out the window. And so, I mean, I love Ocarina of Time. Great game. Belongs like in any top 10 list of all time games, probably. I don't want to see them make a game like that ever again. I do kind of want to see them make 2D Zeldas again.
well,
Because
I'm
so
sure something
keep your
like that
3DS.
will make an appearance in the future,
Mhm.
on a handheld or
For
a
sure.
phone, maybe.
or a mobile, exactly.
Or on the Switch. They
Yeah,
shouldn't
it could
have. Let's throw that out the window. They shouldn't have a handheld anymore.
Well, that's
I
true.
don't
They
disagree with you.
They should shutter the 3DS completely. I know they have a large install base. It should be being phased out in favor of this console that is a perfect merging of their two divisions.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my game of the year is 100% the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In a year where games were so good.
Yeah.
And like there are so many good games out there that I haven't touched. I've been like, I made this list in response to I've been watching a lot of videos and seeing lists of top 10 game of the year lists. And games like Nier Automata, I'd really like to give a shot to. Persona 5, I'd like to give a shot to. Hollow Knight, I'd really like to try and play one day. But like, or even there's a dating sim called Dream Daddy
Yeah.
that I kind of wrote off as like probably seeming kind of porny maybe, but apparently it's not at all, and it's very just touching and positive.
Really?
And they're like, yeah, you should play this. Doesn't matter if you're gay or not. And I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot.
But where in the Daddy storied franchise history does it fall?
it's a reimagining.
Yeah.
Just like Zelda, it's a whole new world.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, that's my top 10.
All right. That was a good list. That was good.
And if you don't like any of those games, then you can eat shit. So
Please subscribe.
below,
yeah.
click it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So why don't we go ahead and get into the games we played for this week's theme?
Medieval games.
Yeah. So like Matt just said, medieval games is the theme for this week. And who's up first?
I think it's
Is it-
me.
Is it you? All
Yeah,
right.
I
All
can
right. Go
talk
ahead.
more.
Go ahead, sir.
So Ambi did give me a game for Christmas.
Okay.
She gave me Hollow Knight, and so I played Hollow Knight.
Cool.
Yeah. Basically, Hollow Knight is the story of the Hollow Knight,
Okay.
who was on a quest to discover the secrets of a long-abandoned insect kingdom called Hollow Nest. And it's kind of a Metroidvania type game.
Okay.
Where you have a sword and you can jump and you must explore the world.
Okay.
And
All right. Let's watch.
let's give Hollow Knight a shot. So this game got really, really great reviews. It is really well liked, and I can see why it's got a really cool style.
Yes, I like the look so far. I
Yeah.
know it's just screens and stuff.
Yeah, it's just the main menu, but I mean
The
main
background's
menu is-
very pretty.
Yeah, for sure. And so there's some story bits that I skip.
Ooh.
So we can go kind of right into the game. One cool thing in this game is just the way impacts feel. You can kind of see it there when I hit the ground, but like I don't know, it's some really subtle screen shaking, and like
Oh yeah.
like
That's cool.
hitting things with my sword feels pretty good, though it takes me a while to get used to it because it does have a game mechanic that I kind of hate.
Okay.
Right away, I noticed it, and you're gonna see it here in this tutorial level, where I hate hitting things and it knocks me back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you ever hit an enemy, you go back like about a pixel or two, and it's kind of annoying. But and you saw me get hit there a second ago. I
Yeah.
have some little skulls up there that kind of look like gray alien heads.
Oh no.
And I'm also getting used to the controls here. They're a little twitchy,
Okay.
but once you get used to them, they're fine. Ugh. Like the stick kind of it might be my controller, but I doubt it. I have a pretty good controller.
You have 90 controllers.
I do. I have all the controllers. Oh man, I haven't even showed my new controller off. I'll do that next episode.
Okay.
But yeah, so this is telling me how as I'm killing enemies, I get soul up in my little jar on the top left,
Ah.
and then I can hold B to heal as long as I have soul. So we'll do that.
Got
And-
soul. Got soul.
Okay, well, you said that. And so I can kind of. Oh shit!
Oh no.
You got murdered by spikes.
Yeah, hitting spikes is bad. Oh, see, and it knocked me back, so I fell off the side, and that kind of sucked. And I like it. It takes some getting used to. I kind of wish it just didn't exist, but also it helps that kind of tactile feel to the hits that I was talking about.
Yeah.
And so I think it in a way it works. I just am salty that I got hit so much. And see, when you get hit, it has this effect where there's kind of this deafening of the
Yeah,
sound.
that was interesting.
Yeah, and it happens every time you get hit, and it kind of works.
I kind of dig when you fall and like you shake dust off the bottom of the platform.
Oh, yeah,
that's
no.
kind of neat.
That happens every time you step on something. There's just some really cool mini animations. And like they've got like acid flying off of them as you hit them. There's those fireflies in the background that are actually actively lighting the stage.
Yeah, I really like that actually.
Yeah, the art style is really cool.
It is.
I don't know what to compare it to. Maybe just kind of like it reminds me of some like I don't know liquid television style animation maybe.
Yeah. Except
Oh shit.
cuter.
Yeah.
A lot cuter.
Well, things are not going to be cute forever.
Okay.
I mean, you do notice I'm walking around in like a bunch of weird bug carcasses. That was a cool section right there. But the game is very subtly kind of showing you how exploration works. And you learn the story as you kind of go through the game. And so there are those little weird things that will pop up various story bits. And so it's one of those, Boom. So we're gonna skip ahead here a little bit, I think, because I just got that's the first town. Here's oh yeah.
I
Sorry.
will say that this game looks very pretty and it looks fun, and the music is great. It barely fits the theme, like you admitted.
I'm a knight. What do you want?
Yeah, you're a knight. That's true.
Knights and kings and queens and also knights.
Mostly knights.
I'm the Hollow Knight.
You are, yeah. You're like a bunny skullman.
So I skipped ahead a little bit more. I have a map now, and I really love the fact that when you look at the map by holding the R1 button, he pulls up the map in game.
Oh, cool.
And I can still walk around with the map. It's a cute little animation. So I've done some exploring here, and even though I looked at the map, I don't actually know where I am because it doesn't have a "you are here" thing.
It's got trimmers.
I kind of hate that.
Yeah, there should be
I wish it told me where I was on the map.
That's an interesting choice.
Because the shape of the room I'm in doesn't necessarily directly fit the map.
Right.
Because I think I'm in one of the when the map comes up again. I think I'm in one of the longer rooms in the south. but I'm not entirely sure. So here we head up a little bit. There's some various bugs. And a lot of the enemies are kind of samey. I mean, that enemy right there is pretty much straight out of Metroid.
Mhm.
I don't know why his corpse had one last hit, but I decided that he deserved it.
He had it coming, I'm sure.
Yeah, what an idiot. And I'm like, okay, kind of, oh, hey, a big guy. Let's go kill him. Oh, shit, a big guy. Oh, God. He took 2 hits out of me. Shit.
That deafening effect is really, really interesting.
Yeah, it works.
I like it.
So I go over here to use some soul and heal. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
Damn, you're gonna
I
that thing that just happened.
So when you die, you go back to the last place you rested. And I had rested pretty much right before this.
Yeah, there he is, right there.
So I get on the shot. I'm like, there's something past him,
Yeah.
which is my soul from my previous life.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
What?
But I
You
have
have
to
to fight
kill.
yourself too?
Yeah. So
Whoa!
if you die without destroying your soul, then you can see my soul jar up at the top left has shattered a little bit, and I think it can get permanently damaged,
Oh my god!
which would be bad. And so I'm gonna try and fight the big guy first, because man, he is just mollywhopping me.
A
Ugh.
nice strategy you've employed, though.
Yeah, let's just use these steps.
Oh crap!
Do some quick hits. Woof. You can't hit me with. Oh shit! Ow.
Oh no! Too bad he didn't have a health bar.
Yeah. I don't think they need it. I know he's gonna take a lot of hits.
You just got a octopus achievement.
No, I think someone of my friends was playing a game.
Oh okay. Oh, you got him.
Yeah, I got him. So now let's go get my soul back. But first, let's stand on that guy. All right, let's get my soul back. And that's not too hard.
Oh yeah. That was pretty
With
easy.
no big guy killing me. And I think it also has all the money that I had when I died, because when you die, you lose all your money.
Oh okay.
I don't know what money gets you yet. I've used it to open up a fast travel point, and I've used it to buy a map, and that was it. So now let's skip out to another room, and oh, this guy, he charges at me. This guy, oh shit!
Oh, another boss.
Oh, crap.
This is a real boss. The last guy was not a boss. This is a boss.
Oh shit.
This is the false knight. And I think that mini guy
Yeah.
was meant to kind of be like to help you prepare for this
Yeah.
guy. Yeah, because he's got the same kind of shockwave attack. He's a big dude who's still got a lot of attacks, though he has some pretty basic jumping around. And like, I really like the art and animation on this guy. Like he looks the most like a cartoon to me.
Yeah.
And now Ambi's playing Stardew Valley. Which you're welcome, Ambi. Oh shit. Okay. He does a lot of damage when he hits you, so I'm pretty happy not getting hit as long as possible.
Yeah, you're doing a really good job.
We got him.
Oh, awesome.
You did a great job.
So I
He
just
didn't
hit his
die
helmet off.
once.
Oh,
Oh, now he's a big baby.
yeah.
Murder that baby.
There's a big baby inside that suit. Oh shit.
Oh, now he's throwing a baby tantrum.
Yeah, so we'll heal a little bit. Oof. And so now he's in a new phase of his attack. So whenever he does a ground hitting attack, kind of rocks fall from the sky.
Well, that's fun.
Which makes it a little harder to get in and hit him.
But it doesn't look like it's overwhelming either.
No.
It makes it more challenging, but in a fun way.
Yeah.
And like you said, this is kind of where I started to notice that I really like the music in this game.
Yeah.
It's nothing like mind blowing, but it just really works for what I'm doing in this game, and it's for an indie game, it's pretty well made.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Ah!
I'm really digging the art and everything. Did he get
Yeah.
hit by his own ball?
No, I think I think
Okay.
it bounces off of him.
Okay.
And I love the big baby face.
Yeah, man.
And whenever I hit him, I get more soul, so I can. I tried to heal, but I got hit by a rock while I was healing. Oof! Get out of my corner. Whew. It's all about just kind of getting in and poking him. I will say, like, one critique I have to the gameplay, and maybe this changes later as I unlock more things. My only combat option is a sword, and it's kind of boring.
Do you know-
I'm sure that you unlock more.
I'm hoping there are, yeah, like little tactical rolls or something. But
Holy crap.
oof.
This guy will not die.
Yeah.
You've hit that baby face 3 times now. He should be dead.
Oh shit!
By video game law. What happened?
He jumped and he fell through the ground because he pounded it too much. Oh, well, let's kill him.
Holy shit.
Yay! I beat him, and he gave me a city crest, and I don't know what that does. But
He has a
yeah.
he has a very tiny body for what was in
Whatever.
that suit.
Eat shit. Yeah, I'm gonna cure on you. Feels good. And so that's Hollow Knight.
That looked pretty good, dude.
Yeah, I'm really
That's like a
hoping.
really nice game.
Again, I really do hope that there is some kind of weapon upgrade of some kind. Like I'm not expecting like a laser gun or anything, but maybe some rolls or maybe a wall jump or something like that. I'm assuming there is if it's a Metroidvania type game, because that's how those games work.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, no, it was fun. It was very evocative. I'm definitely gonna play some more of it. Thank you, Ambi.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks very good. Cool. Anything else you want to say before we move on?
No, that's it.
All right. Okay, so I am up next, and I played a game for the Super Nintendo called King Arthur's World. It is actually a game that I think I played at one point in the past and repressed. Yeah,
You repressed it. Do
I
tell.
did. So like I had vague memories of playing something similar to this game. But its major problem, and you will see this very quickly
Is that
in this
it's
game,
bad?
is that it's slow. It is dreadfully like lemming style slow. So you will see the very frequent speed ups, including use of the totally built into the original Super Nintendo fast forward system. Let's get right into it.
Sure. So this is made by Jellico,
Yes.
which are known for making kind of games.
Yeah.
Like, I feel if this game, see how fast King Arthur walks?
Argonaut's good though.
That's how fast he walks. This game would have probably been fine if you moved at any kind of modern game speed.
So wait a minute, is this like Lemmings?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh
Sort
man,
of. Except you directly control individual lemmings.
I've played this before.
So, okay. So you have King Arthur, and so I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm walking forward, and I think what I'm doing is I am attacking, but he won't actually do an attack animation unless he's next to somebody. So I think what I'm supposed to do here,
You need archers.
based on the title, is I need archers. Turns out you don't. You can just walk forward throughout the entire level and you're fine.
Well done, you have completed the test. Train to barrel man.
So in this one, it's not quite as simple as just allow King Arthur to walk forever. So this one, you get basically bombers. You get little men with explosive barrels that can lay a barrel, and then they immediately retire to the tent. So they're one-use guys.
Are you getting buff? Like when you walk, sometimes like there's a muscle holding.
Yeah, that's him attacking.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So I have I figured out how to deploy a bomb guy. So they place a little barrel by that door. And
And then bomb guy just went home.
as soon as you lay a bomb, the bomb guy goes home and he's done. You have to
Okay.
deploy another bomb guy.
Woof.
So he got crushed, and when they die, they blow up and fire goes everywhere.
That's
So
kind of cool.
yeah.
Oh my god, this game is slow.
Yes.
Yes, it is. My goodness.
Oh,
It
he's
is
dead.
dreadfully slow.
Oh, you can blow that thing up. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you should just have like 5 bombers like already ahead of time, just ready.
I
to take
really
this level
should.
on.
And at this point, I didn't realize that you could deploy more than one unit at a time. So I'm only deploying one bomber at a time at this
Are those,
particular
like,
juncture.
Guys hurling rocks at you, they just
They
seem
are.
bad.
They're bad guys.
But like no, like bad at hitting you.
Oh, they're terrible. Though they did blow up my bomber guy and burn down the roof of that house. By the way, like that was
you
hay.
didn't do that?
Yeah. They killed me and you burned down the grass roof.
Good.
So
my
now
God.
I've decided that
Climb up there and kill them.
yeah. Well, I'm just gonna see if
It's gonna take you 5 years, Cody.
yeah. Well,
Actually, the climbing was pretty fast.
Yeah, it was.
yeah. They just can't walk very quickly. So I've decided bomber guy gonna go up there and blow him up.
Yes. Very
like-
cool. Still gonna hit one.
And there we go. It burned that guy to death.
Holy shit.
So,
So do you have infinite uses of guys? Like
you have that's how okay. So that little number, that's how many that can be out at a time, and if they
Gotcha.
die, then you lose that unit. So if you send them back to the tent, you can redeploy them later. But I made it.
a big stack of 3 gold.
Yeah,
They're
big
just
pile.
Cars.
Exactly.
And now
Yeah.
King Arthur gonna get drunk.
He gets drunk after every stage.
Time to get fucked
Oh,
up, Lancelot.
That's just
All right, so now we're I think sped up to 2 speed.
Wait, what just happened? Did a bunch of guys just go marching off ahead of you?
Yeah, I've deployed my soldiers.
No, at the beginning there were a bunch of guys.
Those were bad knights.
Also, what is that guy doing? He's just like, huh? Where'd everybody go? Well, do you have to make them attack or do they auto attack?
You have to make the both. They will auto attack, but whichever one you're in control of, you have to make auto attack.
They're gonna kill Arthur.
Yeah, I've deployed new guys. So now we're 2 speed.
Is this like in the game 2 speed or
No, this is I've sped up in post.
Okay, there is some potential here.
Like I said, if this game was not the slowest game ever,
I mean, it's not just the speed. There are some other problems here. I think why are there so many bad guys?
well, this is a ridiculous amount of bad guys in this stage.
Do they have a generator over there, or like?
No, there's just a lot. Because
Okay.
here's the treasure chest. I have finally beat this level.
Okay, I don't know. There's something about the gameplay here that kind of sucks, and it's not just the speed.
It's
and
mu-
honestly,
yeah.
like for Super Nintendo,
This was early Super Nintendo.
Oh.
Yeah,
that makes more
Yeah.
sense. I was gonna say like this feels like NES at best.
Yeah. This is where it gets super like Lemmings, because the engineers are essentially Lemmings. They build shit.
I think I don't know. This would work a little better. Maybe as like a top-down kind of RTS type game.
Probably, yeah.
Wait, what is that? How'd you climb that?
They built a ladder thing.
Oh shit, they beamed that dude though.
Yeah.
Did King Arthur just turn around like an idiot?
He hit the door and
Oh.
started walking the other direction. So I need to make a battering ram, but I need more than one engineer left in
Oh
my
my
squad.
God.
So now I have to make more engineers.
And like any kind of message on screen would be
helpful.
nice for this.
Yeah.
Hi, Smash It Stan. This is not EDF. Oh man, it probably still says EDF on the.
Oh yeah, we probably should change that.
Whoops.
It
Nope,
was
This
EDF.
is our bi-weekly video game top cartridge blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression.
This looks extremely, extremely bad.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, so it takes them a real long time to open that door with.
And
their
then
dick.
they're just done.
Then they walk away. Yeah, they're done.
Dude,
As soon
this
as
game
an engineer builds anything, they're
This is
done.
really bad.
Yeah, guys. It could be good.
Yeah,
And maybe for the time that it came out, it was fine.
I don't know. Why wouldn't you just play Lemmings?
Oh, well,
Lemmings
yeah.
is
I mean,
more
Lemmings was fun.
Yeah.
This is, I think, trying to be Lemmings with like attacks. So I built a catapult that is in just the wrongest spot. So I'm trying to make it useful. It's not. So I'm just sending an Arthur in. It's not gonna work. So I need to build new engineers. Which my catapult ricocheted at some point and burned down my ladder. And it's continuing to burn down the shit that I built. So there we go. Now I have a battering ram. We are now sped up 2 times. Still taking a long time. Like, knocking a door down with your dick just takes for fucking ever. Alright, now we got wizards.
Oh boy.
Woof.
So, also the shield guys. So I'm going to deploy a shield guy, which is basically a lemming stopper. And I deploy the wrong one first. I deploy the buff white wizard. So now I need the dark arts wizard. And he's kind of cool. He did just die, so I got to deploy another one. But we're going to get to his power. God, they walk so slow. Okay, so now it's time to rain fire. So it rains fire. And it's doing some good damage.
Yeah, please just. What's the weather thing?
That's fire. I made it rain fire.
Oh, so wait, these are wizards.
Yeah, and
Okay.
apparently, so there's a skull and crossbones, and I thought the skull and crossbones would kill the guys. I'm wrong. It kills your guy. So he has a power that kills him.
Great.
Yeah.
When he gets too strong, he can take himself out. This is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Whoa.
What is that?
Whoa.
That was I'm logging into the cartridge blowers
Oh,
dashboard.
okay.
I changed. I think I
Oh,
changed
you
the
did.
game already. Yeah.
Okay, it was playing Zeldathon, and so one of the hosts was just going, whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa,
okay,
whoa.
all right.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
It's funny.
All right. So I cast fireball, burn him to death. So like the wizards have kind of cool powers that are very pain in the ass to
I
execute.
think if you didn't have to just respawn a guy every time he did anything.
Right. Yeah. So
Like,
now
it's-
I've cleared out everything, and I made lightning appear, and now it's time to walk King Arthur to his chest. And now that we're done.
Well done. You've completed the tests.
Yeah. So the game, I wouldn't play it again.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was not particularly
That game is
good.
really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like the most fun gameplay wise, and oh my god, is it slow?
Yeah.
Painfully slow.
Yeah. All right. So we have one more game left to play, and Nikki, that is
That we
yours.
do. I played a game called Get Medieval.
Oh boy.
It was the 4th game made by a company called Monolith Productions in 1998. Have you
Okay.
heard of them?
I have.
Sounds
I don't-
familiar.
I
yeah.
don't remember what they
So,
make.
so maybe you're familiar with some of their other titles, like Rage of Mages, or
No.
Blood 2, or
Wait, what was the second one?
Blood 2,
Blood 2.
2?
or
Now with
they did
two
not make
blood.
Blood 1, as
They
far as
did
I
make
can tell.
Blood. Okay, just Blood 2.
Tron 2.0, The Matrix Online or
no.
Gotham City Imposters.
Oh no! Ooh.
So I will say that for whatever reason, when I recorded this, the intro with like their title card is really bad sounding. So if you're listening with headphones, pop them out of your ears.
Cool. What system is this for?
Windows.
Oh, Windows PC. All right.
Woof. All right, let's take a look at Get Medieval.
Let's do it.
I love this sound, actually.
Yeah, it's not at all what you probably hear as you're dying.
Man, look at that 90s as hell title card right there.
They even put like
Right?
the website in there.
Yeah.
Lith.com. They could not. I guess someone was botting on monolith.com. So this
Whoa.
goes away. The seizure-rificness goes away, I promise.
Is this a fighting game?
No, it's not. I wish.
Man, it really looks like a fighting game.
It does.
That's what I initially had thought, but it is not. Not in the way you're asking about.
Or is this like Gauntlet?
Strength and
Oh,
agility.
you have to listen to this stuff.
My sword is longer than anyone.
My sword is longer than anyone's.
Get me later.
What?
Let's do it.
Hey.
Oh, let's.
Flawless. Look at my incredible. My sword.
So I played as the first guy, and it was, you know, not terribly exciting.
Are you Arnold?
I'm Arnold.
3075.
I'm hearing
Now, I
some
will
echo,
say
by
the best
way.
thing about this game is the the voice acting. It's really bad.
Yeah.
Get down.
Yeah, I think I'm hearing an echo from one of you guys.
It's not me because I'm hearing it too.
But yeah, no, the voice acting is very. This is Gauntlet.
Yeah, this is
For sure.
usually PC Gauntlet.
Challenging.
Now, there is like a narrator who will talk, not necessarily talk to you, but like he'll say things like fantastic, devastation. He'll also tell you,
Headshot. Monster kill.
yeah, he definitely says stuff that I've heard in other games like that.
Hey.
That's
Um,
Shao Kahn.
So this flickering goes away, you said?
It wasn't doing this when I was playing. It only did it on the menu, so I don't really know what that's about. That's very weird. I'm sorry.
It's
No
alright.
worries.
You're
I
just
don't
phasing
like-
in and out of reality.
I blame Get Medieval.
I do too.
Honestly, I do too.
Okay.
This really seems like a game that would show up like in GamePro magazine and get a paragraph review and a 2, and they would send it on its way.
Probably.
Yeah.
Again, it was their 4th game, but the Matrix game was released in the last, like, I don't know, 10 or 15 years.
Yeah.
And I heard the reactions from you about it. So I imagine it wasn't very good. So
No.
skills must not have improved very much.
I mean, they've never made a good Matrix game, let alone Matrix movies.
What is this flickering? I swear did not happen while I was playing it.
So like, was the Matrix Online like an MMO? I
think
guess.
it was.
Yeah.
And this you can play with people
Really?
online.
Okay, but like probably like IP dialing or something.
Probably. But I like my friends and I don't want to do this. So,
Appreciate it.
yeah. You know, like with Cody's game, you couldn't attack unless you were like right up on an enemy, which
Yeah.
was really frustrating at times, especially because later I sort of get swarmed, and there's really no defense against that because you know, if you don't have the AoE thing, you know, you're kind of fucked because you can't attack all the things that are hitting you.
So what's your goal?
That's a great question.
Collect and smash.
There were 2 modes. The first mode was, you know, dungeon quest. And then the second mode was random dungeon. Both are the same.
Okay, cool.
I could build my own dungeon, but that doesn't sound like something, you know,
Fun.
right. That sounds really boring to me.
Do you think there's like a really strong online creators community for this game?
No.
Sure, it has Steam Workshop support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not on Steam, but
I wonder.
It just,
It
if you
might be.
missed it, the player has a skeleton key now.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know what the skeleton key is for. So, like, when I kill things, they kind of explode into a pile of blood and bones, and you can't really see that from the flickering. But I was surprised because it feels more, like, violent than I had anticipated.
Sure. Cleanse and purge?
Right?
I think this is a genocide simulator. I feel bad for those spiders you're murdering
I
now.
don't.
That's because you would genocide spiders.
I would. I would fight the hell out of spiders.
IGN's Trent Ward complimented the game's presentation, but felt that the humor in the game was overdone for a score of 6.1 out of 10.
Wow, that is
Uh,
higher than I expected.
Jason DePriel of GamePro noted the game's similarity to Gauntlet, but praised the game's sound effects and overall look. 7.1 out of 10.
Wow. Our standards were really low in 1998, which
Does
is
he-
weird because we had Ocarina of Time.
Does he get naked when he dies?
Does he? Not that I'm aware of. but
Okay.
perhaps.
I don't know why I wouldn't just go play Gauntlet.
Right? Like, I think Gauntlet had new arcade games at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you can play Gauntlet 64, which is one of my favorite Gauntlets. And, like, it's, you know, it's the same game as this pretty much, except fun.
Yeah.
I wish I could tell what any of the enemies other than the spiders were.
I don't really know either, to be honest.
Like, even without the flickering, they're just, like, weird goblins.
They
Yeah.
kind of are. They're like goblin bear blobs. One of the sprites had like an elephant trunk, but was not an elephant. It was definitely like some sort of goblin that just had an elephant trunk. It was very weird. There's like a bird type of enemy. They're not terribly inspired. Like, this is one of
Sure.
the weird bear enemies that I just fought. And a lot of them, like, you have to go and kill these like towers, because if you don't, it spawns more enemies, which can be really annoying. And then one thing that you probably can't really see, and one thing I didn't notice right away, was that just by virtue of walking, I lose health. So,
What?
Really?
So, like, I have to collect health as I go. I mean, you start at like 1,000 health, and it's not a super fast ticking, but like it's, definitely like, maybe one a second, which kind of sucks. And
Gauntlet
so-
Legends worked similarly, I think.
Oh, really?
Except instead of it being by steps, it was just over time you lost health. But
Ah.
that was so that you kept giving it more quarters. This
Sure.
has no quarter system,
Right,
so it doesn't make
exactly.
sense.
Exactly.
I mean,
So, if
maybe-
you're go ahead.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what they're trying to go for with this game.
I'm not terribly sure either. And like I was gonna say, like, if you're walking for a bit and you don't have like a health regeneration in sight, and you get hit by something, you could die in a couple of hits because you already have depleted health, and that kind of sucks. And it's not like it was a character ability either, like, not an ability, but a character debuff either, just because I played with two other characters and it was the same. So I don't really know what the purpose of that was.
Sure.
I guess to maybe add to the difficulty, because you could choose from easy, medium, hard, and then you could unlock somehow. By the way, that was a random fart sound effect.
Okay, I was wondering.
You could unlock a torture mode.
What?
But I don't know how you beat the game to unlock a torture mode, because it just feels like you're exploring this endless dungeon.
This is terrible. This game is very bad.
It's really bad, you guys.
Huh.
Yeah.
So, I don't. Who won the shit game award? Was it me?
It
Me
was
or Nikki?
It was Nikki. 100%.
Okay. All right.
Your game
cool.
sucked, but Nikki's was way worse.
All right. Congratulations, Nikki.
And not just because of the flickering. Like, I think in general, her game was like, I don't know. Your game looked like it had potential,
Yeah, that's true.
and Nikki's game looked like it was just rotten to play all
I'm
over.
not gonna lie, like I had some fun the first few minutes, but then I was
Okay.
like, oh, there's like literally no point, is there?
Right on. So yeah, I don't need to ask if you're gonna play it again. Obviously
No.
not. Yeah. Cool. Well, then in that case, it's almost time to wrap up the show. But first, what are we playing next time, Matt?
All right, I think 2017 taught us a lot of lessons. And I'm not talking about video games. It's taught, like, just in general, society and the world has taught us a lot of lessons about, the kind of people we should be.
Yeah.
How we should treat others, how we should, try and take care of our fellow man and make rational arguments, and how we should, just not judge a book by its cover. But scratch that last one, because next week we will be playing our games based entirely upon how rad or stupid the cover art is.
Oh.
We've gotten some good games this way.
Yeah, cover/cartridge art is our next games.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I like it. Yeah. Awesome. So maybe we'll have another Shatterhand. Who knows? Tune in 2 weeks. Until then, I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, is Nikki Wright. And Matt Crua.
That's me.
Until next time, don't die. But Matt, they should do something. What is it?
They should keep on blowing, Cody.
Agreed. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Now to stop recording.
We did it.
All right. As we explained last time when people got confused, the stream is going to continue while we come up with titles and Matt writes his introduction. But the recording itself is done. So I forgot to write titles for a long time, so then I just started kind of throwing them onto my text document, just randomly. So if you want to fight him, then you can, asshole. Radicel butt rock.
A little aggressive.
All right? The world's enough. Yeah, I'm gonna cure on you. Time to get crunk, Lancelot. And not at all what you probably hear while dying.
Did I say crunk? I feel like I said drunk.
I heard crunk, but drunk.
Crunk is
Either way.
funnier.
Yeah. Nikki, what you got?
Roller toaster raccoon.
That's the
Oh,
title.
yeah. I was
Is that
hoping
it?
someone wrote that down.
Should I not read anything else?
No, keep reading, but that's the title.
I think everyone on Earth should play Hitman.
Okay.
Agreed.
This one's too long, but I liked it. The last time I ever felt like shooting a gun at someone on the internet.
Probably should not be the title.
Probably
of
should
the-
be the title, but it made me laugh.
All right.
Murder, I don't like that one. Murder That Baby, I don't like that one, so I'm vetoing it. Death According to Video Game Law,
Okay.
the slowest game ever.
Agreed.
I cast Fireball and burn you to death.
Now my game sounds badass.
And that's all I've got.
All right. So, should we yay or nay or just go with roller toaster, Raccoon?
Roller coaster raccoon is
Roller
my
Toaster
pick.
Raccoon.
Nice.
I don't know what that game would entail, but
It's
I
great. I love it. Just a raccoon on roller skates with a flamethrower.
yes,
It's an on-rail shooter.
I like it.
Cool. All right. So apparently, Amber is so appreciative of the game that you gave her, Matt. You caused problems in the relationship.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's
I
like
don't-
her boyfriend is jealous with how much she plays it.
I mean, multiplayer is coming out hopefully soon.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's gonna be a thing.
Yeah, they could just play together.
So like, will this multiplayer be you?
No idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. They haven't released anything really truly about it. I mean, they have, but I mean, I think the general idea is that I think one player kind of owns the farm, and everybody else is like farm hands. And
Oh,
so
really?
you live on the farm together, and everyone can make their own relationships. But you all kind of help with duties on the one farm.
Okay. I was kind of hoping it would be like, you could go visit someone else's farm and trade with them or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not good, Andy. I mean, this isn't a relationship advice podcast, but
What'd she say?
Go ahead.
he said it will be the only way that it will be the only way I will pay attention to him.
Oh my.
She also prefers that it was the multiplayer was the way that I described how I wish it was.
I like everybody being able to work together on one game.
I like that. Man, I kind of like that too. Sort of like a farm version of like Star Trek Bridge Crew or something,
Mhm.
where everyone is doing a thing. But it seems less. It seems less leisurely that way. And I like the game as a leisure game, a calm. Brooke likes me now that we have the Steam Link in the bedroom. She likes me to play it when we go to sleep so that she can go to sleep.
That is an impossible game to play before sleep, though.
I have noticed. One More Day syndrome has
Yes, very
kicked in
much so.
several times. I wish I had not spent $50 on soundproof pads that are doing nothing.
Wait, what happened?
I wanted to see.
Jealous of my lights.
Yeah, I'm jealous of his lights. But today I went out and got some soundproof pads because I noticed that there's some hiss that I'm always having to remove during our other show.
Are you sure that's not from me?
No, it's on my track because in the other show you guys record on a separate track from me. So I went to I thought, well, it must be the fan of my computer, so I will build a mic isolation box. So I went and bought soundproof pads. I bought 3 packs of 2, and it was like $48. And I put them in a box that I had, and I can't notice any fucking difference. So there's a chance that it's not the fan, and that I either need a new cord, or it's transferring sound from the computer internally through the cord, and I need a powered USB hub to remedy it. So neither one of those deals with soundproof padding that I spent $48 on. Oh well.
It's good to have, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I will have a use for it at some point.
Yeah.
Amber's romancing the guy who never leaves his room.
Sebastian's cool, though. I mean, I made pretty good friends with him pretty easily because he's always down at the beach, and I went to the beach a lot.
Yeah, he's either smoking by the lake, out at the beach, or in his room playing computer games because that's his job. Abigail is my girlfriend currently in the game.
Married Penny, because she is a teacher.
She's the teacher, right? Yeah.
Yeah. She is smart. And I was like, I want to marry the smartest one. But then there's one who makes robots. So
Yeah, Maru was my second.
Yeah.
I don't want to marry anybody yet, though, because I want to become good friends with everybody. And I think if you marry people in this game, they get jealous if you give gifts to single people.
I wish you could marry anybody, because then I'd just marry the hobo.
You can't marry. You can marry either gender, but you can't marry anybody.
There is rumor that they will allow you to get people divorced so you can marry them later.
Oh my god. Wow, really?
You can sabotage people's relationships.
That's horrible.
Yes, Linus is quite possibly the best character in the game.
Linus is great, and I feel so bad for him. He's always like, "Please don't burn down my tent." Why? No one notices me. I feel so bad for him. Well, when you get to a certain point, you can build crab pots, and then you don't need to catch lobster anymore. Well, at least you don't need to catch crayfish. You can just put them in the lake on your farm.
Hi, here's how you fish. Tap, 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 tap. It's all tapping.
She doesn't have a controller.
Oh, get a controller. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, crab. Yeah, it took me a long time to realize that I needed to put bait in the crab pot. So I'm like, for a season, I was like, why is it not doing anything?
I very rarely use the crab pots, but that's because I fish so much.
Yeah, I can't fish well at all times, so I use the crab pots to be able to get seafood. But that doesn't help your fishing ability. You're already on level 6 on everything? Wow.
Yeah, the mines get tough.
Okay.
Bring
so here's,
healing items.
yeah, and I will tell you
Bring
one
luck.
thing that you may not realize. There is a little hut to the right of the mines, and if you go in there, there will be a little piece of paper to the right of the counter that gives you basically challenges for killing things. And if you succeed in that, then they will give you, if you talk to
Better
Gil, the
weapons.
guy asleep, he will give you for free weapons. I realized when I realized that hut was there, I bought a cutlass, and then I walked and talked to Gil. He's like, "Oh, you killed a lot of bugs. Here's a bug's head sword," which was way better than the thing I just spent money on, and things got a lot easier. So, yeah,
What's your game called, Cody?
King Arthur's World.
Like the thing is, if you're not good at fishing, you're not good at farming. Stardew is really cool because you don't actually have to do any of that.
No.
You can just farm and that's fine. It's still a fun game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, I mean there's a lot I try to do the objectives as much as possible cuz I play by saving one of everything, which has been very helpful because occasionally you'll get an objective and you'll be like, "Oh, I don't need to look for diamonds forever. I have one in a chest."
I save 2 of everything. I have a chest right by my house or a couple of chests that have 2 of just about every item.
Yeah. Yeah,
building a chest is very important.
And it's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's like
it's not a
15
lot.
wood or 20 wood or something.
I have 1 in my cave where I store the mushrooms that grow in the cave. I have 2 next to my shipping crate. Here's the thing that I haven't really dug into too much. Is there a benefit to selling things directly to a store over just throwing everything into the shipping box at the end of the day?
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay. The benefit to selling it to the store is you get the money that right then.
Right then. Okay.
Yeah. But otherwise, no, it's the same thing.
Okay. I just throw it in the shipping
Same,
box.
because I don't visit the store more than once a week normally.
I visit the store to talk to Abigail and then leave.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Though I would like to become friends with Pierre and Caroline so I can enter their room. Because, like, I want to be able to enter every place in the game. And I'm not close enough friends with them.
Your game was called Get Medieval?
Yes, it was.
Sorry, Cody.
No, it's fine. I have looked up a few times to see, like, what a certain character loves. To be able to give them things, and whenever I see it's nothing but like food that I have to make, I'm like, damn it, guess I'm not friends with them for a while. Universal Love
Episode-
is Diamonds. 123.
Yeah, no, Everybody Loves Diamonds. And title was
Roller Toaster Raccoon.
cute title.
I like it. It's true. They are. Also, can I say Stardew Valley has a lot of like scandal in that town.
Yeah.
Once you get to know people, you're like, ah, fuck, man.
Like Shane is like his whole life is fucked.
Right?
And like everything that has to do with Jojo Mart is kind of messed up.
Yeah. So here's the thing for tomorrow. I
Okay.
forgot about the recap. No, I'm gonna be there.
Okay.
I forgot about the recap, so I've done no preparation and printing out all the titles and stuff like that. So, and I didn't remind anybody because I forgot that this was our last episode of the year. So
I mean, we just got reminded. You have a day.
that's fine. If you guys want to do the recap tomorrow, that's fine. We can do that. If you would rather wait until next week to do it then, that
Just
is
do it
also fine.
tomorrow. It takes like 10 minutes
That's fine.
to go through it.
That's fine.
Like on our own time to prepare.
Yeah. Okay. No problem.
How has it been not really working so much, Cody?
Oh yeah, great. Real good.
Don't you miss it?
No. I enjoy having the time off. I've gotten a lot accomplished, so gonna keep up with that for the next 4 days, and then it's back to work.
Dude, I don't go back to work until Tuesday.
Really?
Let's play EDF again, Cody.
Thought about it.
Next time, Cody.
I'm going. We might be able to tomorrow. Sunday
Hell
and
yeah.
Monday I will not be able to. Tomorrow maybe. I
I could play it early in the day. I might be busy at night.
I will definitely be busy after 6 o'clock my time.
Yeah, it's about when I'll be busy my time.
Right on. So I will text you. I'm not going to promise anything because there are still some other things I need to do.
But Cody, you just promised. Cody, don't break your promise.
I said
Cody.
maybe.
Cody, you
I
just
didn't say I
promised
can't-
me.
I
Cody.
did not do that.
Anyway, I'm ready to record.
Okay, cool. And whenever you're ready.
This one's a real stupid one. It may take more than one take. Hear ye, lords and ladies, by royal decree, the king and queen's viziers, the cartridge blowers, shall henceforth bestow unto thee and thine video games from the days of castles, wizards, and dragons. Forsooth, the cartridge blowers are indeed playing medieval games. Squire Matthew's soul shall beat the most vicious of babies in Hollow Knight. Sir Marshall's game is a slow crawl towards, well, boredom in King Arthur's world. And Lady Nicole must take on the greatest challenge of all, early 90s PC games in Get Medieval. All this and the best games of the year 2017. Let us consult the seer's mystic orb and scry into that far-flung year. 'Tis Cartridge Blowers, episode 123, Roller Toaster Raccoon. By the bright lady, 'twas ne'er a society that spoke in tongues such as this. Nay, 'tis an anachronism perpetuated by vile and distasteful reports that would cast aspersion upon our true tongue. False criers, I say. False criers. That's a Trump joke. I'm done.
Picked up on that for sure. That was
Wow, that was good. You did it in one take
I
too.
did. I thought I was going to mess up like when I was reading about your games, because some of those were oddly worded sentences.
I enjoyed that. Amber agrees.
Henceforth bestow unto thee and thine. You know, I'm really in the medieval get up. I have a t-shirt. I'm wearing
that
headphones.
references, gasoline.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not shell. It's
Oh no, I figured.
Oh, okay.
Much, but like I know what they're riffing on.
Yeah.
Did you get that from the Yeti during
Yeah, like
Games Done Quick?
a couple years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a cool hole in it.
Did it come with the hole?
No, it's just
Oh.
over time.
That would have been a poor.
Normally it is
design.
worn underneath shirts, but it's hot in here. But not because of the lights. It's because the heat is on high.
Were the lights a Christmas gift?
Yes. So this year I was ordered to make an Amazon wish list of items. And so I made one, and I put a lot of things on there that were jokes. And not necessarily jokes. There were things that I wanted, but were definitely too expensive and no one should ever buy them.
Sure.
And so I put this lighting rig on there because it was like $100 at the time. But then it went on sale, and apparently someone passed the list along to my mom, and she bought it.
Oh
And
wow.
so, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And so it works pretty well. I think I can just leave the lights where they are, though I might move them. But I'll have to put the screen up and down every single week or other week, which is fine. And again, I don't know if I'll ever use the green screen. That seems not my style. But
So is the green screen a just green sheet, or is it?
Yeah, I think
a
it-
frame and everything.
like this
or-
sheet, came with it, and so I think
Okay.
it's because like this is just on I can't know if you can see it. It's a metal frame.
Okay.
So like
Yeah.
in the past, you've shown your face while streaming, and honestly, I think if you use it, you would probably have way more fun.
Maybe.
Coming up with shit to put in the background
Yeah.
Yeah.
than you would.
I've decided on my next RPG that I'm streaming as soon as I upload Chrono Trigger. And so that's going to be Final Fantasy X.
Oh, nice.
Because I got that for Christmas on Steam. And
Nice.
so I'm going to play through that again. And that shouldn't take too long. It's a pretty short game, all things considered.
Pick up where I left off.
It's pretty yeah, it's pretty short, pretty easy. In fact, really easy. It depends on how much time I spend playing Blitzball. But so that'll start probably January.
Cool.
And so maybe we'll do some face cam. I don't know. It just takes so long to set up. And honestly, I prefer to play games on the floor, sitting on the floor. And that's not a place where I really want my camera.
Sure.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But you
Just-
could use the green screen and make your background Blitzball.
That's
Okay.
true.
Maybe if I had just got maybe my next investment should just be a more comfortable chair.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go. You guys
Sure.
get some. Well, I'll lay down in bed and probably play Stardew Valley while
Uh.
I go to sleep. Mistake, but yeah. But I will see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, you guys have a good night. Oh wait, I want to see what this looks like. I take one, and I take. Yeah, cool.
Darkness.
Imprisoning me. All that I see. Absolute. Sorry, what?
I can still tell that your camera is better because it.
Oh, yeah.
You still look pretty good.
Yeah, no, the new camera.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what kind is it?
This is a Logitech C920. Which
What the big streamers use?
is it?
Kinda.
I mean, it was only $45. It's a pretty cheap
Yeah.
camera. Though I think that was on. It might have been on sale.
It was
for
probably
100.
on
Probably, yeah. Mine's a C270, which is.
My
Okay.
old one was. I threw it on the floor when I placed it a second ago. It was a. I thought it said. I don't know. It was like a 7. I think it was like a 6 something, maybe 4 something, whatever. It's the same Logitech nonsense. This one is definitely nicer.
Yeah.
Mine is a Microsoft LifeCam.
Oh, Nikki, I think you should use XSplit to record your games.
Maybe with my new setup.
Yeah, when she gets a
boy.
new one.
So I use Blueberry Flashback Express. And so funny thing,
What
you
the
can't
fuck is that?
It's
It's
what I
not
used
good.
when we first started.
I have never heard of that.
So on my computer, you have so you have 3 options to record. You have region, you have window, and you have full screen, as I'm sure you guys do in your recording
Yeah.
platforms. But when you record in full screen mode, it doesn't record in full screen mode. Instead, it truncates to like
Yeah.
this really tiny corner.
That was a problem I had when I used it.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, well, let's try recording just using window. But when you select the game from the taskbar, it thinks you just want to record the taskbar. So you can't select the window that way. So my bright idea was to select the region in the corner of the screen where I was guessing it was going to record the video. And then I played it full screen, and somehow that worked. And so that's why the cropping was so weird this week.
It's all right.
No, it's fine.
I barely noticed. So
That's
yeah.
good. I mean,
didn't notice anything with the cropping.
job guessing. But yeah, when I get my new setup going, I'll probably try to use XSplit.
I mean, I think
Good
you
idea.
can use it on this computer too. But like, yeah, no, it's
But I don't know. We'll see.
it's just so easy to use, and it definitely is not going to have all the weird problems that you have recording things.
It's really strange.
Like, it didn't flicker when I played, but it flickered when I recorded. Well, that's obviously the dumb program you're using, and
Probably,
it
yeah.
must be eradicated from this earth because no one has heard of it in the planet except for you two.
Yeah.
She's heard of it because I suggested it. but
Yeah,
I-
right.
I mean, I moved on a long time ago.
Yeah. Why would you suggest that over Fraps?
I was having problems with Fraps.
Files.
Like, Fraps makes huge files, and it takes a little bit more system requirements. But I mean, like, I don't know. Your
I don't
final.
have, I only have like 40 gigs left, and so
Okay.
I can't use Fraps because 30 seconds is like a gigabyte.
Sure.
So
Well, time for that new computer, Nikki. It's
I'm
time.
so excited.
I'm excited for you.
Me too. Well, I said that I was, but yeah, I'm counting down the days. Like I have all of my stuff on top of my desk, just waiting
Excellent.
to be put into a case.
When's your case get here? Did you order it online already, or?
I did, yeah. It should be here Wednesday.
Excellent.
I know. I'm really excited.
All right. You guys have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Talk to you tomorrow night.
Bye bye.
Talk to you tomorrow.